What's up, everybody? Hope your whole holiday season is doing well. Decided to do this out in the old mask hole. I keep looking over there because when I turn the camera, you can kind of see the uh, the garage door to the shop's open, and I'm just looking at leaves fall, and someone has a fire going a couple houses down. So all the smoke's just billowing through, and if you listen, you can hear the leaves falling down on the metal roof, which makes for. Yeah, if you see me just, looking to the side a little bit, just, hey, remind me we got stuff to do here and I can't just enjoy the scenery. Anyways, hello, welcome, DWN Productions, THC podcast, sponsored by Fast Custom Shirts here, wherever the fuck it's going to be. You might not even see this intro because I might just cut these Blu-ray reviews and movie reviews up a little bit. So we'll see. Joe's not here right now because he is with Familia, as he says. So that's good. Hope he's enjoying it, keeping his hands off the family members because there was a problem with that before. But anyways, we're here now together. Had a shit miss last night. That is an anal event. That event. What a dick. That's just where fucking buddies come over and we watch garbage Christmas shit. What a fucking C word I am. So yeah, what the fuck was it? The first one was Casper's First Christmas, which is a animated. I was gonna say animated because it's an animated Hanna-Barbera Christmas special. You see, this one's about Casper's First Christmas. So when you think about that, it gets kind of sad, Casper being a dead kid and all, and then thinking about his family, how this is the first Christmas without their fucking child who died from who knows what. I have an idea because in this house that Casper haunts, there's another ghost in there, you see, an older ghost than Casper, you see, a stereotypical looking and sounding ghost with Casper, you see. Uh, this other ghost may or may not have kidnapped old Casper, done some things to Casper in this house that they're haunting. And Casper may or may not have died because of the actions of this ghost whose name's Harry. So it's Casper and Harry. So Casper may or may not have died by the hands of old Harry, and old Harry may or may not have felt bad or freaked out about the actions that he may or may not have done. So old Harry may or may not have done the unpunishable crime and punched his own ticket, you see. But that's just kind of the origin story I thought might have happened in this situation because they don't really give it to you. So anyways, Casper and this pedophile ghost, they're haunting this house, and old Yogi Boo Boo and the crew, they come rolling up. So they say, hey, look, an old dilapidated house. How about we stay there? So they do, and then they put up 4th of July decorations like it's supposed to be Christmas decorations. They do some sing-sings and the dancing. They see I was going to say, and then people see the ghosts. I mean, they're anamorphic, but they are not people. So, anyways, they see Casper. He gets scared. Casper talks like a real fucking dildo in this one, too. Kind of Jimmy Stewart esque. And, Harry sounds like the stereotype you would think for that kind of ghost who would do the things that, he allegedly did when he was alive. But, they all fuck off. And Harry's like, oh, great. I got him out of my house. Tee hee hee. Now they can all go bah humbug and I can live in misery here by myself. But after a while, he feels bad about it. He sees a note, a note that he left for Santa in his stocking. It says, oh, please, Mr. Santa, if you stop on by, can you please let Harry keep his house? He's awful upset about it. Thanks, Casper. And Harry sees that his fucking heart unfreezes and grows 10 sizes that day. So he puts the 4th of July decorations back up. The fucking animals who are in the woods, like, oh, look, the lights are on. He fucking must have had a change of heart. So they go back in, celebrate Christmas. Santa flies in. Oh, oh, oh. Here's the deed to your house, Harry. Don't do any more naughty things in there. Merry Christmas. And they all fuck off and we're out. I like Hanna-Barbera shit, but not good. Would not recommend, especially because, all the things Harry may or may not have done. So, fuck that one. Then we watched Christmas in Tattertown, which is a Ralph Bakshi joint. This, I guess, was a fucking, what do they call it? I was going to say trailer, but a pilot for a children's animated series. This shit was a rough watch. Tattertown is a place where like your old shit goes when you don't want it anymore, and then it magically becomes alive, and they all have souls, and a little girl finds her way there, and they don't have Christmas, so she has to go around looking for the discarded Christmas things to show these discarded items Christmas. And the animation looks like it's missing maybe about 5 frames. No, I would say let's try and be fair. If we're doing let's just say 60 frames per second. Let's say it looks like they're missing a good 20 frames out of those 60 seconds. So that doesn't look too swell. The voicing's fine. I think Keith David plays the narrator. I could be wrong, because as soon as that was over, it's just like, fuck, next one. We're fucking 0 for 2. But yeah, don't watch this shit, and let's stop talking about it and start talking about the next one, which isn't good either. This was called Murray Saves Christmas. So old Murray, he's not the Dio mascot, but he is a dude who owns a diner. He owns a diner in I forget, Holiday Town or fucking Dildoville, some shit. It's like a place where all the fucking holiday mascots come and live, and this is fuck off. Yeah, I left the garage door open, so now the bugs. There's, hey, what's coming on in here? Fuck off. The worst thing is the dude fucking that way, he's got a horse. So there's horse flies in the summer. And I want to fucking, sounds like I wanted to milk the horse, but I don't. Anyways, fucking, this Murray shit sucks. I don't really want to talk. I don't want to talk a whole hell of a lot about any of this shit except the Blu-rays. Those were all right. But, Yeah, Murray owns a diner in fucking Holiday Town or whatever. One of the elves fucking knocks out Santa because he has that fucking cliche, corniest shit. Oh, I made a fucking Jack in the Box with a boxing glove on the end. So Santa gets brain damage off of that shit. So they say, Murray, you're the best delivery man in town because you run a diner. So go fly Santa's sleigh. He does. Everything works out. And this is like there's musical numbers and all the fucking dialogue rhymes and shit. So Murray's musical number at the end, I just don't care. He's up on the podium with the elf, and Murray just starts singing, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay. And then everybody in the fucking room, we just look at each other like, what the fuck just happened? Because we're just watching this like average ass fucking animated TV holiday special. And then all of a sudden he just starts singing about how he's gay. And then everybody like in the crowd on the TV, they start looking at Murray like, what the fuck? The same way we were. So I mean, good if this was their joke to fucking like lull and bore everybody for 40 minutes until they do this fucking weird thing, then good for them. But then Murray's just like, oh no, not in that way, but I'm gay. Goodbye, folks. And okay, sweet. And then we got into the movies. This was the worst. This was the worst shitness in years. No, usually I can't fucking remember. Bunch of drinking. This shit was so lame. I didn't even really feel like drinking. It was just like, why do we do this? It's what we do with our lives on Christmas. We don't go out and help the needy. Well, I mean, I guess we do in our own ways, but this particular night, we don't go out and help the needy and fucking go Christmas caroling like that. Fuck no, dude. I don't. Do people still do that around here? Uh, you might have a gun pulled on you. I'm not gonna lie. Not in my house. I'll just be like, this is cool and all, but I don't want to hear it. Like, what's the customary thing for this? I give you guys a couple dollars for your efforts or what? But I don't need this shit. Thank you. Anyways, the movie, A Kiwi Christmas. No, I think it's just called Kiwi Christmas. It sucks a dick. It's about Santa. Santa's played by this really fucking ugly dude. Uh, his mouth looks like an anus, which is always fucking weird. There had to have been a better choice for Santa than this dude. He just he in the movie he comes off like a confused Spaniard, which I mean Santa's supposed to be in the North Pole. I don't know what a fucking North Polian accent is, but probably not this shit. And it comes off like the dude who actually plays Santa was fucking super drunk on set. Not saying he was. That's just the choice he made in his acting. So old Santa, he's getting tired of everybody asking for shit. He's saying, God damn it, that's not the reason for the season. I'm gonna fuck off to New Zealand because they're pleasant people to listen to speak. Oh, so anyways, he pulls a fucking dude from Godzilla -1, fakes his fucking sleigh, which is like the body of a 1950s fucking Chevy convertible. and he just crashes that shit, sinks it into a very shallow body of water on a beach, presumably the ocean. And he goes to the old campground that's nearby. Everybody's out camping with their tents, nice summer clothes, doing cookouts, fishing, all the shit us American and Northern Hemisphere folks, wherever the fuck they are, they're over there. They're in the Southern Hemisphere, though, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, what I'm trying to get at, unlike it being winter here in the Americas, it is summer over there because of, the rotation of the sun. Wait, we rotate around the sun. Magnets. I don't know either. Anyways, fucking, they're all doing their fucking summer Christmas shit, which is real fucked because that was a big thing. I can't say that. No, the backseat one, that didn't feel like Christmas, but the other two cartoons, I mean, they at least felt like Christmas. This shit don't feel like fucking Christmas at all. It's all summer. It's like a weird fucking camping movie where this family adopts this hobo they just found washed up on the beach. Because this dude looks like a dirty fucking Santa. He looks like fucking Harry from Casper. Like he would be doing some of that shit. But they invite him in, feed him, let him around their fucking kids unsupervised and shit. Really questionable parenting. I guess that's just what they do in New Zealand. And then it's fucking goes on and on and on and on for fucking ever. And then it goes on some more and on and on. And it's just bullshit with these dickheads talking like this the whole time, yeah? Oh, fuck. However, I did have a few genuine laughs because, as those people over there do when they want to get your attention and shit, they'll go, "Oi!" Oh, shit. So every time they do that silly shit, I'm going to fucking laugh. Oh, shit. So if you don't want to get mocked for your racial diversities, people over there, keep that always shit in the past. Anyways, this fucking sucks. I zoned the fuck out a bunch of times because, god damn, this fucking selection this year was awful. There was not even one little like glimmer of fucking hope that made this all worth it. All this was fucking dog shit. But anyways, I guess they fucking learned the meaning of Christmas. Probably fucking Santa goes back to the North Pole and says, "No big present." No, he doesn't. He says it like a fucking drunk Spaniard, but no big presents. It's not about material things next year. Now let's all go have a fucking suck party. No bueno. No bueno. And then the final one. This might have been the worst one at all. At this time, we were all just sitting there waiting, just waiting. And this one, I think, was the longest one we watched, but only by a couple minutes, but it just fucking kept dragging. This is One Hell of a Christmas, a Fangoria distributed movie. This one came out, I want to say the early 2000s because I remember seeing it on the Hollywood video shelf when it first came out. I want to say this came out around the time as Slashers and the Gabe Bartalo shit Skin Deep. So it was around that time of Fangoria distribution. So this one's about a dude. He's getting out of prison. For what? I don't fucking know. They might have said it, but at this time it was just like, geez Louise. It's just implied he's not a good dude. He's on drugs and does nefarious things, I guess, but he wants to get out of prison, make shit right, live a good life with his estranged wife and son. He goes and buys his son this giant stuffed animal. It's like a fucking weird looking wolf. I think they called it Wolfie because they're original. God damn, that was a giant moth. I hope that flew in front of the camera so you could see that shit Mothra style. But anyways, he fucking he buys his son this giant stuffed animal and some other shit. He has this second house, I guess, because his wife and his son's living in another fully furnished house. And then he just fucking goes to this other fully furnished house right after he gets out of prison. It doesn't fucking matter. His wife tells him to fuck off. He knows the kind of person. She knows the kind. It was made today, but she knows the kind of person he is. So he says, "Fuck you. Never call here again. You're dead to me." And yeah, whatever. So conveniently, at that time, his buddy comes over and says, "Hey, I just fucking stole this raptor claw from this Arab dude. Like he had it and he got super strong and shit. But then this monster came and fucking killed everybody." So I took the source of this evil and now we're going to sniff it. But it's weird. They just like, it's like a black little claw thing, like a little raptor claw, but it's not. We'll get to what it is. And they hold it like this. So the only thing I could think of is there's a little button there, and then a little CG smoke dust thing trails off like one of those snake fireworks that you light and just goes. And then sometimes they just snort it off of that. Or sometimes they do that and then tap the claw down and it looks like fucking pepper. So they snort the pepper and then they just get all fucked up and shit. They invite a hooker over. The hooker ends up dying. They bury her in the backyard. His buddy's like, "Oh, this is wild shit. All right, I'm going to take off. You try and sleep tonight." So the next scene is just the guy in his bed sleeping, having nightmares because why wouldn't you? You just killed a person, buried them in your backyard, and you think everything's just gonna be okay. What kind of monster kills a motherfucker? Fucks her, kills her, buries her in the backyard, and has the best night's sleep of their life. A real asshole. That's oh shit. Anyways, fucking oh yeah, in the middle of the night the wife has a change of heart and she's just like, "Hey, don't be fucking drunk and hungover. We're gonna come over tomorrow so you can see your child." So yeah, oh shit, hangs up the phone. Uh, I gotta say, I'm giving you cliff notes of this because a lot of this movie is just slow mo shit. Him walking around his fucking house with a gun, looking for the spooky scaries, and it's just stylized slow motion garbage. And again, it just goes on and on and on. Like I'm a dim-witted fucking idiot, but this review way more entertaining than this jagoff shit that we set through. Anyways, oh, the lady's out of the grave and she's all crazy looking. So it turns into like a Mexican American Evil Dead for a little bit. Fucking that big stuffed animal that comes to life. That creature was kind of cool. Not enough for me to recommend you watch it. I'll find a picture of that and use that for the thumbnail for this thing. So you can be like, oh yeah, it's all right. But fat guy said it was fucking one of the worst things he's ever seen. So I'm not gonna watch this shit. So yeah, just a lot of rip off Evil Dead stuff happens, and then there's this poster like he caresses it. He caresses a few pictures at one time, like that stereotypical. Oh, I'm supposed to be sad picture of my family, like that corny cliche bullshit. So he does that to this fucking poster, and then like these things are coming to life, I should say, because the little raptor necklace thing, it gets by him for some shit. It's fucking dumb. Everything about this is fucking garbage except that fucking stuffed animal monster, but who cares? So fucking his little cowboy off the poster comes. He kills the cow. Oh, this cowboy off the poster comes. He kills that motherfucker. Uh, Fucking his buddy comes by, or no, then he calls his buddy, and his buddy happens to be fucking his wife, you see, because he's a good dude. So he's telling him all this shit that happens, says, oh, I'll be right over. So this buddy comes over, and then this dude appears. He's probably Satan. I think he said he was Satan, but at this time we're all just watching this movie like, please fucking end. For the love of Christ, we need a Christmas miracle. Like my TV just could have blown up right then and been unusable, and I wouldn't have gave a fuck. That would have been a Christmas miracle. Anyways, it turns out that this thing, this like Satan comes, he's just a regular fucking like a dude you'd think, oh yeah, that seems like a low budget production would get this dude to play Satan. So he puts the raptor claw on his nail like that, and then it magically becomes not a raptor claw. Who gives a fuck? And he's about to kill the dude who got out of prison when his buddy says, no, take me instead, please. So he does, but the dude who got out of prison, he couldn't leave well enough alone, and goes down into the toilet after his buddy. Why? I don't know. Like he's gonna go fucking take a piss or some shit. I can't remember, but it ends up a hand's coming out of the toilet, so he grabs it. He gets sucked down into the toilet to fucking Hellraiser world, and some bullshit happens. It doesn't matter. He finds out that his friend was cheating with his wife, but he still wants to save his life or whatever. It was all a dream. God, I can't believe it. His fucking wife and kid come over. They all have a Merry Christmas, and Jesus Christ. Fuck this shit. Fuck it in the mouth and ass. Could not recommend it at all. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. And usually for the last, I don't know how ever many years, everything just kinds of melds together. Before we know it, we'll all be dead and we won't have to worry about shit. But back to what the fuck I was talking about. We usually end all shitmasses for the last however many years with We Wish You a Turtle Christmas, the live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles holiday special. If you've never seen that, highly recommend it. I've seen it way too many times, and I'm sure I'll see it way too many times more. But it's a musical Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles holiday special. There's classics like Gotta Get a Gift for Splinter. Sorry, I was almost speaking in Splinter's accent, you see. And then there's one called the Rap Rap. It's good, right? It's like you're wrapping a present and you're rapping about it. So yeah, check that shit out. I'm sure it's fucking on YouTube, easily accessible somewhere. And no, we had enough. They packed their shit up. They didn't even want to stay for that shit. Like Corey, he's the Ninja Turtle dude. Like that's the thing he wants to see every year. It's just like, oh, time to hit the old dusty trail. I'll never shop here again. And as they say, an old killer instinct combo breaker. So yeah, this year was a big pile of fucking shit. Can't recommend any of them. Never, ever, ever watch any of this shit. Maybe if you're like a Hanna-Barbera completist, like I thought I would just fucking eat up anything Hanna-Barbera. Maybe if Casper's voice was something different, something more of what you would have expected, but maybe that's, to cushion the fact that it is a fucking very young dead kid. How did this character become so popular? This fucking dead 5-year-old who died in a very horrible way, who's now stuck with the dude who did it. What's his unfinished business? Finding out how a phone works so he can call the police so the police can arrest this. Oh, wait, he's a ghost. Your business will never be unfinished. Now you're doomed to live the rest of fucking whatever you're after death with the gentle fellow who did it to you, who wasn't such a gentle fellow after all. One hell of a Christmas. Would not recommend. All right. So I ordered some shit from the old Kino Lorber sale. It seems like these companies have these goddamn sales every 2 months now. It's because they do. So I placed an order, went through their shit. I don't like doing the Kino sales often. I'll wait until there's a few titles that I want to get because their shipping's a little fucking ridiculous. For what I got shipped media mail, it was $10. So, they were pocketing a good 5 of that. It is what it is. I guess it wasn't a sale after all. So I do my thing, check out with the old PayPal, and then some error thing comes up. Some red text says, oh no, the credit card information you've entered was fucked or something like that. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I checked my email, no confirmation, no PayPal receipt, anything like that. Went into PayPal, nope, nothing from fucking Kino in there. Waited a few moments or minutes. I need to learn to speak one of these days, maybe. So, yeah, I waited, nothing. So I said, all right, I'll just fucking do it with a credit card right now. Then that should go right through. And it did. And I said, fantastic. And then I went and saw Godzilla -1, which is fantastic. And then I got out of the movie theater and looked at my phone. It looks like that old PayPal transaction did go through. Fuck your website. So I called the people up the next day, very helpful, got one of them canceled. So got my package very quickly, and I also have my package right here in my pants. So let me pull it out for you, and show you the first one, which is Stone Cold, the Brian Bosworth classic. This movie is fucking great. If you don't know, it's about super badass cop Stone Cold, who was recently kicked off the force for being a super fucking badass. Can you believe it? So this dude, he only goes grocery shopping when the store is being robbed because, as was stated previously, he's super badass. So he does his grocery shopping while he's killing all. Well, he's not killing them. He's a couple of them. And then beating the shit out of the others. There was one guy, he fucking probably broke his neck, at least his back. Anyways, so he does his grocery shopping while fucking kicking all these motherfuckers' asses while not even being enlisted on the force or on suspension or whatever the fuck. And god damn it, he did what the cops who are active couldn't. So the FBI says, "We need you, Stone Cold. We need you." So they have old Stone Cold. Mothra's back. Jeez Louise. So old Stone Cold, I was starting. Old Stone Cold, he goes undercover to a white supremacist biker gang. You know, like there's any other biker. Well, I guess there is one other biker gang, but unfortunately, the Rough Riders are not around anymore after the loss of their leader. Rest in empowerment. Anyways, so he goes undercover. Lance Henriksen's the leader. What's his nuts? William Forsythe, I want to say. He's like the his number two, if you want to call it that. So Stone Cold goes undercover. They're fucking cooking up meth or PCP, whatever white people do when they get together. So he's trying to take him down, and it all culminates in the fucking wildest action scene ever at the this place. It's like the Arkansas Capitol building or some shit. And dude, they drive motorcycles through this fucking place. They bloody it the fuck up. One motorcycle, as you can see on the cover, you know, a lot of posters, exploitation posters, and old movie monster posters and shit. There's a lot of bullshit on there because you can put whatever you want on the fucking poster. That shit happens. A motorcycle flies out of the fucking Capitol building into a helicopter and just blows that shit up. This movie is fucking awesome. It is everything you want out of a 90s action movie. It's fucking bloody as fuck. The language is top notch. Fucking, it's great. Everything you would fucking want is here. Like, this used to be one of my favorites, so bad it's good movies. This has just grown to be one of my favorite movies now. The shit is fucking awesome. As for the Blu-ray, this would be the time I'd be like, oh, here's the slip, throw it over my fucking shoulder. But fortunately, they were nice enough to not send me one with this, because if you're a regular around here, you know, don't give a motherfuck for a slip cover. So there's the fucking back if you want to see it. Pop it open. You got your classic Kino disc, because they like putting effort into things like that. And then you got the reverse artwork with this shit. So there you go. It's got a fucking fan commentary track, which I normally don't listen to, but fuck it. This movie's awesome. So I'll listen to some people who have nothing to fucking do with the movie talk about it. I can't remember if they're all fucking from over there, but sorry, my nose is just itching like a some bitch. But one of the dudes definitely talks like a mate, and he talks about, oh, I worked on this movie, yeah. And I've never heard of any of this fucking shit or give a fuck to. So The commentary was whatever. I'll never listen to it again. There's an interview with the old Boz on there. That was all right. Lance Henriksen, there's one with him on there. That was all right. No, that was better than all right. That one was pretty good. I haven't seen a recent picture or video of him in a while, but looking his age for sure. And then the lady in the movie, they interviewed her, and I said, oh, "What do I care?" Went off, and there was one more interview. Yeah, right. There was one more interview. It's called "Playing It Straight," an interview with actor Sam Gaiman. So there was that. Yeah. If you like Stone Cold, check it out. The old Blu-ray I have doesn't have the excuse me, special features and or the audio commentary in those interviews. So that was the reason I picked that one up. Still have that Blu-ray unopened. If anybody would like to purchase that at an extremely reasonable price, but if you're watching this, you're interested in purchasing the Kino version, you see. And I got that shit for $10. Sure, it was $10 shipped, but I got two other movies with it too, but still. But yeah, if you're interested in Stone Cold, even if you're not, even if you've never fucking heard of this shit, and you like action movies, wild ass shit, pick it up. It's awesome. All right, got another Blu-ray over here. This one is from old Vinegar Syndrome. I think this was some fucking shit they're saying, the guys or the gas or I don't know. I'm not a fucking VHS tech nerd. But this is from their new sub label, whatever my ignorant ass just said. And it is a release of the Troma Classic, or Tro Masterpiece, as they say. Redneck Zombies. I loved this one when I was in high school. When I first saw it, this was one of my fucking favorite movies in that era of time, as you will. I remember being in a coding class and I was done with my shit. So I was just looking up movie trailers and stuff. And I was watching the Redneck Zombie one, showing my buddy, oh, you got to look at this wild shit, man. God damn. And the teacher, oh, what is this? Why are you looking at this? Go to the principal's office. Hmm. Looking at that shit sure didn't work out for me, you fat fuck. Anyways, love this fucking movie. Uh, I was apprehensive about buying it though, because be the fourth time that I've bought this fucking movie, and I'm tired of fucking double, triple, I guess quadruple dipping now. I think this is up there with Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. How many times I've bought the fucking movie. But no, it's a shot on video thing. Sure, it's better video than other shot on video things, but it is what it is. We'll get into it. As for the movie, the military, they're transporting some nuclear waste. The barrel bounces off the back of the truck. Some hillbillies find it, start distilling shine in it, and the moonshine gets distributed throughout the holler and starts turning these motherfuckers into blue-dicked redneck zombies. And we follow a group of campers who try and make it out alive. And that is it. This is a very low budget, very goofy movie. So if you don't like shot on video shit, then this is definitely not for you, because it is. But if you can get past, if you're watching shot on video shit, then you know the tone and everything is right for you. But yeah, this is good. I like it. I don't think I like it as much as I do when I was a kid, but it's kind of your tastes evolve and you get older, but I still like it. If I gave it a 5 then, I'll give it a 4 now, and that's like 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5. So yeah, I mean, I still like it. As for the Blu-ray release, there's the front. Again, I don't give a fuck about a slip cover, so that shit just would have went fucking. There's the back if you want to see that shit. There's the old disc. That again, and then you got the classic trauma art on there with no one who was in the movie on the picture. So they're known for that, you see. Uh the transfer does look better. It is a cleaned up version, I guess, but does it look a whole hell of a lot better that I was blown away? No, it being cleaned up as much as it was actually hurt the movie a little bit for me. Some of its charm was lost for sure because you can really see how not good the makeups were. Like you can just see the shit's just practically falling off and shit. And that's a problem that a lot of these fucking, oh, we're going to take these old movies and clean it up. I think the first one I really noticed it on was Friday the 13th, the original. And especially the fucking, what's his name? The Tremors dude, when the shit comes through his neck. It, different colors, you could see the seams and these, these restorations aren't always the best way to view these movies. The 20th anniversary non-cleaned up version is on here too, so there's that. There's a new commentary track. It was okay. I think it was one of the actors slash producers, Ed Bishop, if I remember. I think he's on a line, so that doesn't sound great. Everybody else was there. The lead actress, Old Perry, and the dude who was the guy driving the military truck that the radioactive shit fell off of. Tyrone, I want to say his name was. Can't remember. But commentary track with them, it was okay. Nothing new because it has the old commentary track on it, and I listened to that before. I remember it being okay. Like I remember learning stuff from it. So I guess we'll get into the 80-minute, 89-minute or so documentary. Didn't learn anything new. I guess everything they had to say was gotten out in the last commentary track. A lot of people saying the same stuff. Could have been edited a little differently so you didn't have like three people saying the exact same thing. Maybe if they had different perspectives on it, that would have been something. But I guess it was all right, seeing these people now talk about this movie. But I don't know. Maybe because I already knew a lot about the movie and shit, it just. But I seen my buddy's I seen my buddy's name pop up there, so I was like, "Oh, Jim, great, got some more work." It's always great seeing his shit pop up on there. But okay, it was all right, I guess. Wasn't blown away. There were some interviews. Uh, everything. I mean, fuck. This is what really. Like I would have been like, all right, yeah, this release is all right. It's okay. But I have this one, which was recently going somewhere for fucking, I think, 99 cents. Because, I mean, I guess they lost the license because Vinegar Syndrome put it out. But this 20th something. I think it's the 20th anniversary DVD edition. It has an intro where it's like a public access show that old Lloyd Kaufman hosts. It's called Kaufman's Cultural Corner, and it's him interviewing the director. And then what's that lady's name from Blood Fart Lake? I want to say Nicole Fiore, but I could be wrong. So, I mean, it's just this fucking, just silly fucking public access interview type show. And I laugh and laugh and laugh every time I see it. And unfortunately, it is not on this release. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't want to fucking oversell it, but that fucking shit might be my favorite thing Troma has ever produced in house. You know, the movies are all right. I really liked them again when I was in high school. I kind of like the movies that Troma distributed more now, but you know, to each their own. But god damn, that Kaufman's Cultural Corner is fucking funny shit. Hopefully that's at least on YouTube so you can go out there and see that shit. But if you have this one, I think you'd be fine. I don't know if you have to upgrade because I know a lot of effort and, you know, special features and shit go into this. And with inflation and all, these discs can get pretty fucking expensive, especially when it's the fourth time you're fucking buying something. And to be fair, I used credit card points, so I think I only spent like $1 and some change on it. But still, I'm just being real with you guys. If you've never seen it, you can't get a hold of the other one, sure. Maybe this Vinegar Syndrome one is good for the younger generation because I don't know how they are with watching shit that looks like dog balls with them growing up with 4K streaming and all that shit. But to me, it kind of lost some charm for real, which sucks. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm definitely going to hold on to that one. This one comes with a fucking soundtrack too. So, I mean, I got a nice fucking find a 3-disc case, meld this shit together, and have the fucking ultimate release of Redneck Zombies, I guess. But if you're younger and you've never seen it, I would say the Vinegar Syndrome release would be the way to go just because it looks better. And I'm just assuming that you would like a better looking product. But for me, it lost a little bit of its charm in the restoration. Yeah, I definitely I can't say, oh yeah, this shit's worth 25, 27 shipped or plus shipping, whatever it is. If you can get it for 18 shipped, let's say that, I think that would be all right. But yeah, that the price that it's at right now, a little high. That sucks because man, this was the only thing I got from their Black Friday sale too. Like this would have been the first year ever since I want to say Jack Frost. It's either I can't remember because it's a stupid fucking thing to remember. But I can't remember if I was fucking with these people since Jack Frost or the Rudy Ray Moore movies. I want to say the Rudy Ray Moore movies, but Jack Frost could have came out sooner. I don't know, but this would have been the first time in years and years and years I haven't picked up something during their sale. On a side note, this year I even put out really shit I gave a fuck about. I got Frostbiter. Uh, did Undefeatable come out this year? If that did, I got that one. Other than that, nothing. Top Knot Detective, they released that, but I already have a fucking region 2 of that shit. If you haven't seen that, you like mockumentaries, check it out. That one's good shit. And no, I think Lieutenant Jangles was fucking last year. So, and I say this, I would have got Showgirls, but I got the region 2 of that shit too. So, yeah, Here's them releasing better movies next year. Whatever. So I mean, that was that. I don't have shit else to say. This was fucking almost a goddamn hour. So I guess this will be the special stream I'll throw up as a surprise on Christmas Eve. Is that when it is? When we do the regular show or whatever? So yeah, we'll do that. It all works out. I hope everybody has had or will have a great Christmas then, now, and forever. Oh, if you stuck in this long, you might as well head over to dwnproductions.net where you can check out my artwork, my masks, busts, props. If you want some custom work made, that can happen. And I may be able to do it for you. So all that good shit. Don't forget about fastcustomshirts.com. Excuse me, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of t-shirt designs. I can't remember the exact price, but I want to say like $12 for normal motherfuckers, $15 for big fat guys like me, but still, you got fucking people selling shirts for fucking $30 out there. I'm sure there's even more expensive shirts than that. So go check out Fast Custom Shirts. I don't know where, when, how you're listening to this, but boygob.com audio versions of the podcast every Sunday, 10 p.m. Central, YouTube. We do it live, not have sex with each other, but, you know, talk about movies and shit we watched. So there's that. PWNProductions.net said it. We're good, everybody. Hope you enjoy your holiday season. Hope you watch better fucking Christmas movies than fucking we did, because goddamn, that was garbage. I still have one or two I'm going to check out. Maybe I'll pop in and do another quick review for those, or I won't, because if I come back and say, hey, Joe, I watched all these Christmas movies. Let's talk about these Christmas movies while it passed. That would be fucking dumb. Yeah, everybody enjoy your shit. Hopefully you got family and friends, family and or friends to spend the fucking day with. And if not, you're here with me. I appreciate that shit. And hopefully gave you some laughs on what I would assume would be a miserable fucking day if you chose to spend the 58 minutes or so of it with me. Anyways,